Hi, I'm Mark Bjarke and welcome to Tabula, where you can find simple lessons for the home cook. A julienne is one of the most useful cuts you can do with your knife. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's a French fry. It's long and narrow and it's perfectly square all the way around. You can make them really super fine for a nice refined garnish on top of a dish. You can make them a bit bigger if you're going to make homemade French fries. And you can do them even larger for crunchy vegetables to put into a dip. The idea is that if you pick up a piece of julienne cut, you look at it front to back. On the backside, all that you'll see is a perfect square. Now, it's hard to achieve that and get it really consistent every time. So let me show you this trick so that you can get it perfect every single time. The first step of my knife prep work with any sort of round fruit or vegetable is to create a flat side somehow. So I cut off a flat piece there, lay it on that part, and now I'm safe, and the vegetable's not moving around. I'm going to ditch this little part because it would have made a really awkward looking French fry, and I'm not worried about throwing away the teeniest part of potato here. And now from here, I'm going to take one little slice and get rid of a little bit more as well. Now I have a really flat surface to start with. I'm going to come across and estimate how big I want my French fries to be. And here it's really important to have your knife perfectly up and down, perfectly perpendicular to the cutting board. So you hopefully get a slice that's perfectly flat all the way around like this. Then you can actually pick this up and use this to measure where your next piece is going to be. So if you hold this up flat with the first piece here, you can use your knife to hold it flat. Okay, that's lining up with there. I can reach over, and this is my guide, so then I can make another cut. I'm just kind of making a little incision there just to mark where I was. And then I can use my safe claw hand here, use my perfect up and down strokes with the knife, and then hopefully I've made another piece that's the exact same thickness. That looks pretty darn close. And I can keep doing this. So my recommendation is to keep training your eyes to figure out how to estimate perfect distances that are all equal. That one I'm just using my eyes to look at it. I'm going to do one more. And these are all really close to each other in thickness. That's awesome. I'm going to stack them all back together. I can use one of these guys for my guide. Again, I'm going to cut one little flat piece off there. And now this can sit perfectly on here and be another guide for me. I can line it up with my knife again here. And then I can make my first little incision there just to mark it. And then I can come all the way down. And I want to make sure that I'm staying really parallel. I noticed that it wasn't 100% perfect, so I want to stay parallel to my last cut. I'm going to move those out of the way so you can see it. Right here, scooch it over. This time I'm estimating with my eyes. And let's take a look at these ends here. I'm going to cut off one piece. That's almost a perfect square. That is our goal right there. That looks quite good. We do a few more. So today's simple tip is to use your first slice as a guide to make the most perfect julienne cuts that will be square all the way around.